police in the city of New Orleans really going after people charged with marijuana and domestic-related crimes after they skip out on court.
Some judges say no, and it's a practice they'd like to see changed.
I'd love them to go get them.
Tonight, the NOPD's top cop explains why his officers are in a bind when it comes to being proactive with certain offenders.
WDSU I-Team investigative reporter Travers Mackel has more on why the practice is potentially costing the city a whole lot of money.
Municipal Court in New Orleans is rarely empty. Last year alone, the 4 elected judges handled over 28,000 cases. Anyone cited for misdemeanor crimes like trespassing, simple battery, disturbing the peace, possession of marijuana, and first offense, illegal possession of a firearm, ends up here. Most are not arrested, but instead are issued a summons and ordered to appear in court so the case can be heard. Only problem,
There are people who just don't show up.
lots of them. Last year, more than 60% of all defendants didn't bother to come to court when initially ordered to. When someone doesn't show,
We issue an attachment or warrant. In some other courts, they may call it.
and in 2014, Judge Desiree Charbonnet and the other 3 judges, Joe Landry, Paul Sens, and Sean Early, who make up the court, were busy issuing attachments. Remember, they heard over 28,000 cases and issued almost 18,000 attachments.
That's a lot. It's a lot to me. That's a lot of people not showing up for court.
Judge Charbonnet says when someone no-shows, an attachment or arrest warrant is issued in the courtroom. It's then entered into the NCIC, or National Crime Information Computer, which notifies law enforcement officers across the country that a person is wanted.
I'd love them to go get them.
But Charbonnet believes no one is.
They go into the system and they enter the attachment, and that's as far as it goes.
He had 2 pages of charges.
Longtime traffic court clerk Noel Casanova, who retired late last year, spent 40 years working inside this building. He backs up Charbonnet's claim that picking up wanted misdemeanor and traffic offenders is not a priority for police. But Casanova says it wasn't always that way.
These guys would take these attachments that had been issued by the court and immediately go out and begin arresting these people. That just doesn't exist anymore. Police-wise, the city can't afford, with the crime situation being what it is, it's not feasible to do that.
I remember those times, and ideally that would be great. But with the volume of calls that we get from the citizens, with the shrinking resources that we have, now we're growing, but that's a slow process. We are growing, it's a slow process, but the volume of calls is increasing, the population's increasing, the resources decreased over the past few years. That's just not the luxury that we have to go proactively look for them.
And if cops do stop or pull someone over who is wanted, it doesn't always mean they'll end up behind bars.
We assess that on a case-by-case basis, and if it's multiple offenders, we'll arrest. For that one misdemeanor offense on a municipal attachment, we issue a summons for them to go back to court.
They've been immersed in the chain of command.
Raphael Goyeneche with the Metropolitan Crime Commission says the number of no-shows could soon hit the city in the pocketbook.
The double whammy on that is not only is someone not being held accountable for breaking a law, traffic laws and misdemeanors are state laws, but those courts, particularly in New Orleans, are funded by fines and fees.
And the more attachments issued means fewer cases being heard, which means less money collected.
So it becomes not just someone ignoring the law, but also jeopardizing the financial viability of the courts to do their jobs.
Regardless, Charbonnet says it's time for all parties to meet.
I think a discussion should be held.
Because she says this list is long and anything but distinguished, and wants to make sure the no-shows don't end up as problems for the city. Superintendent Michael Harrison also tells us that ideally anybody who's pulled over and has an existing attachment for their arrest should be taken into custody. He says when they get staffing numbers up, hopefully that becomes reality. Scott, back to you.
All right, you can see all the documents used in this story right now on our website, WDSU.com.